Hello there, Angie Fenimore here, and this is Fat Chat with my writing coach. All right, so if you are going to move your readers, because what you are doing as a writer is you are manipulating emotions. That is what you're doing. You are absolutely a magician with emotions, okay? The readers can't see that happening, but they have to experience it, okay? They have to experience it as if they're in that novel with your characters, okay? Now, if you are going to accomplish this, you have to write from the senses. We have to experience what your characters are experiencing. How do we experience life? What we see, hear, taste, feel, smell, what we, the internal stuff, what we get sensory-wise internally, which, by the way, is linked to the rest of your senses, okay? So you have to introduce sensory details into your manuscript. And how do you accomplish this? It's really, really hard to, write something that you're not experiencing yourself. Okay, so you have to make sure that what you surround yourself with invites creativity through your senses. Okay, so, take a look around. You're in my writing room. What do I feel? Okay, what do I smell? I have my lotion here, right? I know you guys have probably heard me talk about this. Jergens, because why? My mom used Jergens when I was a kid. So it brings back the experience of being a creative 4-year-old, okay? It's not like, oh, this reminds me of, that house in Tucson, even though it does. But what it actually does is it allows for my brain to slip into 4-year-old creative. I will see things that I wouldn't otherwise see. What do you hear? I have doors now. I have barn doors that my husband built me and then I painted. They are lovely. I'll swivel the camera around in a second so that you can see them, so that I have some privacy in this room when I'm writing. But this has actually become the salon. That's what we call this, the salon. My kids will come in here when they need some privacy as well, because there's a lot of us living in this house. What do you taste? I always make sure that I have everything I need. I have a snack of some kind that I'm gonna enjoy. And I have a few a variety of beverages so that I don't have to get up and go get what I need if I'm on a roll. There is nothing worse for a writer than needing to have something satisfied and you've got to interrupt that flow. See, I've got a back scratcher here, which also doubles as a head scratcher. It's really, really nice for that. Okay. I keep a pair of socks. I keep tissues. I keep everything, chapsticks, everything that I could possibly need is here when I'm writing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my doors, just because they're so cool. You want to see them. All right. Isn't that neat? Isn't that nice? And I painted them. So they just slide shut, when I want some privacy. It's really perfect. Now, I get it. You may not have the luxury of having a room that you can, step back into, but I earned this gray hair and I earned this room. It took me a lot of years to get to this point where I had my own complete isolated writing space. So what you want to do is take the writing space that you've got and deck it out with what you need. Make sure that you are supporting your senses so that you can tap into creativity, so that what you write is going to move readers to tears or chills, whichever it is. Okay, so your challenge tonight is be creative AF. Ciao for now.